I went. It's funny because like I didn't really care about this trailer much, and then
Yeah.
I was watching that Chipsy stream this afternoon. Someone pointed out something I didn't notice or like didn't really care about, but he said something that stuck out to me. He said like King took 100% damage when he did the running command thing. Anyway, we'll start from the start. Like I've written a
Yeah.
ton of notes. Just went deep dive. Damn, my notes are still on the screen. Um, Let me even see if
You
it's
gotta
on.
promo your stream, man.
What do you mean?
Didn't you have socials, man?
Who cares? It's just me, you, and Hayden, I reckon.
Hayden's in here, I bet. He watches everything.
Nah, he's a good egg. I read over his notes too. It was a
Bunch of
good
bots.
starting point. I don't know. I'll post it in my own fucking Discord. I'll just say, hey,
Do you have a video or something? Oh, you're sharing screen. I think. No, you're not.
I'm just streaming it. Do you want to share screen or
No. I can just
watch along?
stream. I've tried to watch this, but man, I don't know, my attention span these days, and
Yeah, I think that was the same for me.
it's
Which
just
is
badly made.
yeah, but it's like I didn't really have any focus point. But as soon as that guy mentioned on Chipsy's stream about the damage thing, I was like, that's a fucking good question. Like, why doesn't anyone look at this part? Everyone's complaining about heat mode, but no one's asking the real questions like, is Raven going to be back?
はい、バトル
Yeah,
コ
I
ンセ
did
プ
read.
ト、
Anyway, I don't know. I just sort of did what you did, Hayden. I just went like full. I don't know. Like I went back to uni days, I guess.
今回アグレッシブという
Is
こ
this
と
too
で、まあ
loud?
皆さんこれもう耳にした方も、
That's
多い
alright.
So
for
like,
me.
I don't know. I don't really
Really
care
loud.
that. For me, hey, it's really loud. Oh,
I don't know. Ask Hayden, he's watching the stream.
yeah, it's alright. Like, so, like, I'm not like, I don't know. I sound stupid. I think the main focus for me is like as a player that's played previous Tekkens, like I don't really care about the heat and stuff, but like mainly I'm gonna look at it as a Raven player, and as me personally, I'm a more of aggressive type. Like a lot of people are defensive type, but I think Yiggs you fall in that category where you're like more setup based. You do have we do have defense. We do have that gear change where we have to drop gear like into like second gear or something to play defensive. But I think we are more offensive based. But I think the aggressive thing here, like people are just taking out a whack. I think the
けど
main thing
も、
for this is
改
like
めて、今
they
回
just
の
don't
こ
want
の
to
テー
turn
マ
into
は
MMA or they
も
don't
ち
want
ろ
to
ん、
turn to
ゲー
boxing
ム
where
シ
it's like
ステム、
fucking Floyd
の
Mayweather
面
and
もそうなんですけ
Manny
ど、
Pacquiao.
まあ、
They
ゲス
said
トで
that
あるとか、
already in a
こ
previous
うステージ
demo.
の演出であるとか、ま
Like they
あ、
just
あ
want
ら
it to
ゆ
be
る、
exciting to
こ
watch
の
and
ゲー
exciting
ム
to
の
play.
している
Like
人
if the
と見
game's
てる人、
boring, no one wants to
双
play
方
it and
に、
people drop
バ
off.
トルシステムや、
I mean,
まあ
it's also the first video you're showing. You don't want to, hey guys, you can backdash and you can
Hmm.
you can
No
just
one cares.
hold
No
back.
one cares about that shit. Like as a casual, as a good player, like and then you see here, see it says provide both players and audience the most exhilarating experience yet within the series through a new battle system, evolved visual expression. So, like they're not just thinking like Tekken 7 was a step in the right direction because like I bring the story up a lot, but there was a time when like Tekken was really boring to watch if you're not a Tekken player. Like it's one of the most boring
Tag 2,
games.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
Tag
reckon
2 and
2's
before.
pretty good.
Yeah, but even Tekken 6, like, if you're not a Tekken player, you just don't care. Like, and a good example from personal experience was like OHN one year when me and Jason were watching Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was really hype, and you didn't have to be a Marvel player to understand what was going on. You just knew that the big combo was coming, you know when someone was in trouble, the tag and resets. It's sort of like, it was obvious, even though you didn't play the game. And then Tag 2 finals are right after, and then MMT lands like the winning combo, and no one gave a shit unless you were a Tekken player. Like no one knew it was over, except for if Tekken players knew. Like you land a low sweep counter hit, you get a follow up, and then you're like, yes, and then everyone else was just quiet. It's like that meme where people
表現さ
just staring, and then the people were cheering.
先ほど言ったような、ね、エフェクトも含
I
めた、
think
カメラワークとか演出も含めたところで、
T8 looks like
シリー
it's
ズ最
got
高の、まあ、爽快感
a lot of stuff going on.
提供
I
した
think
I don't know.
I think they just want
Maybe
to try and make it exciting. Like I think they're just going double down what they did for Tekken 7.
なというふうに思ってます。そして
As long as it
目指すゲーム
works.
性のところですね。
Yeah.
ここは
I'll play it.
ディレクターから説明します。
Probably the perfect game for me
目指
because
すゲーム性
I
としては
just man, I just want to press
This
buttons.
is the other slot I want to touch on because I think this is getting a little skewed a bit. Like, I think this is sort of like not really. what's to say? It's not like for Knee or JD Cell or for me and Yiggs. This is more for like trying to get new players on board. Like make the battles more enjoyable for player and each attack. It's like, is my little brother who doesn't play Tekken going to enjoy playing Tekken? And make the easy people eat like make it easy for people to understand is like a spectator thing. Like so like my dad watching can watch Tekken and go, oh shit, that was a good counter attack. Like fucking we already play the game. We already understand how the game works. We know these things. And then I think enhanced character specialty and characteristics is just like to differentiate the characters, so we don't have like four Mishimas and shit. So like I think Gypsy did a really good point. Is like Nina's got guns, but they're just like in strings. They're not like dictating her match. It's just instead of having everyone doing jab
She's
string
not
wall
just
carries, it's
doing
like
projectiles.
yeah, it's like it's not having everyone have the same wall carry. It's like Nina's got gun wall carry and Law's got his nunchucks. It's like just differentiate, making characters look more unique.
I hope so. I hope she's not like Aaron Black or something.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think it's just instead of having like down forward 1-4 screw attack, 3-hit string to the wall, it's like
Or 1-2 gun.
guns to the wall. Yeah, like it's just to give people like people who don't watch Tekken make it seem more obvious to them, I guess, or something.
大きく、まあ、キャラクターの個性や特徴
But I think that's just an introduction anyway. They just like that's just their focus. Like if you think of like a company, fuck, what are they called? Like any company report or finance report, they always got like a company objective or some shit. That to me is just like the company's objective. They just want to make the game more exciting and more appealing to the casual audience. Like the idea is you want to get as many players on board, so increase the player base, get casuals on board, make it more spectator friendly and shit. I think that was just like the company objective or whatever, the game's
既存シス
objective.
テムの変更点から
I do agree with what
1点目が
Gypsy said
例
about
示になり
that
ます。
last point in
皆さんご
that
存
the
知レイジ
character
はね
thing.
Yeah.
昔から
Was that the guns or?
導入されているシステムですけど、まあ
Oh,
今回
like in my opinion, like the game should be open-ended enough that players can express themselves the way they want.
Yeah. I
But
think
like I don't want it to be like you ever play anime games? Like there's pretty much like one set way to play them, and that's it.
oh yeah, no, I get you. I think it just means more like Raven will be like if Raven comes back in Tekken. I hope the God she comes back in Tekken 8. It'll be more obvious that she's a ninja. So I'm thinking more teleports, smoke bombs, maybe a fucking shrine. Like that shit would be sick. Kunais. Like I think that's the direction. So Nina's an assassin, but she doesn't use guns. Like you know what I mean? Like what's her martial arts? She's a hitman assassin. Oh yeah, but she just hits people with strikes. Like so, let's give her some guns. You know, maybe give her piano wire.
いくつか
Agent, whatever his name from
詳しい
Hitman or
ところ
some
を
shit.
お願いします。
はい、そうですね。まず0時状態っていうのは、体力が一定以下になると自動的に発動します。で、体力バーだったりキャラクターにこう赤い
Yeah, but just think of Law Nunchucks as like just any overhead. Like instead of just using his arm, like that's what I mean, Hayden. Like instead of just having Law just do an overhead elbow attack, why not make it a nunchuck attack? Because Law is based on Bruce Lee who uses nunchucks. Like I think that's all that matters. It's like that's all they're trying to do. So like you don't have 10 fucking overhead attacks. You have like it's more unique or more aligned with the character. It's still if you look at the move based on just like zeros and ones, it's still an overhead launcher or something. But they're just trying to make it more appealing to a
攻
spectator.
撃力がアップしたり、レイジアーズという
So Rage is pretty much the same, man. It even has a line. So when Rage starts, so you just enter Rage and
I like
Rage.
that, eh?
Yeah, there's no fucking. You can know exactly when you enter Rage, and like I wrote a quick summary, but Rage is pretty much exactly the same. Activates at low percent. Looks like whatever that line is, 25% or some shit. Still increases damage in all attacks, and Rage Arts is still based on remaining percent. So if you have 1% remaining or 30% remaining, the damage is significantly increased if you're 1%. So more damage to less health you have. Rage drives are gone completely, replaced by heat. And then yeah, like everyone seems to be angry about it with the downfall 1+2 universal command, but I'm sure people get over it pretty quick.
体力自分がね減ってれば減って
Like,
るほど
Rage,
ダメー
Rage
ジ
is
が
pretty
上が
much
る
just
し
more or less the same.
手数
複雑化するの
I'll touch on it later, but
Rage
I think Rage Arts
Arts
to me will be mainly used as a grey life depleter.
で、
But I'll touch on that
ま
later.
あ
The video is all later.
一応してます。
It's like there's a lot of like little tidbits in here that they just sort of
今回
it's
の
out there, but they don't talk about it because they focus on the main
完
shit.
全新規というのかな。
But I had questions and I just went through the entire video and pretty much found everything I needed to find to answer all my questions
はい
about
回
combo
復可
potential
能
and
ゲージ
shit.
というものが、回復可能になる部分として残
So
る
Hayden, I said on my thing that like it's all activated by heat moves. I was wrong about that because heat. It's like how do I explain it? Like it's like tag assault. So I'll just let the video play and I'll
まあ
talk in
結
the
構、
background.
バトルの
But like it seems like
強いような優れ
Grey
ない
life is caused by the guard breakers. So like that Paul's Death Fist string thing that does a guard break.
ゲージ
If you block it, that's Grey
And
life.
big moves.
Yeah, so yeah, you can look like you can sidestep it. Blocking while in a heat state. So if the guy has heat and you're just blocking all the attacks, they'll do chip damage. Just like that's whatever. Let's keep chip
Then I
damage.
wonder, say you, like, what about normal
So
Death Fist?
normal Death Fist does 100% damage. So like, so this is where it gets funny. So Grey life will not appear
Only
like
on block.
on block. It's just a normal attack, right? It's not a guard breaker. So you just be like blocking regular Death Fist.
You know when he does that down 1-2 charge,
Yeah, that's not Death Fist. That's
did
a
he
string.
do that in heat or did he do that in normal?
In normal, he'll go over it here. So it's just a guard breaker move. There's like a new category of attack, like how there was Power Crush as a type of attack and homing moves. So I think there's like guard breaker moves now, which actually do
I
chip
think I got a
damage.
good idea of what Lings is going to be. It's going to be Hypnotist.
Oh, that one that you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's footage
steps
of it
and
here.
shit.
He'll
It
just,
kind of looks useless, to be honest. No one gets hit.
so I think this is it here. So he'll show. So this is the string. This is without heat. So his heat meter is not activated, and it does guard break damage. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
On the stream. All right. So
Still
you can
doesn't
see
work.
here. It's like it's 100% Grey life, and he'll do it again. I'm pretty sure he does it again.
そうですね、ここは時間経過では消えないんですけ
Do
ど
it again?
も、まあ特定の攻撃などで
Maybe he shows how it like
側が
takes it down.
相手の回復可能ゲージ部分を
Oh, he just says. So like when you get hit, you don't lose all the Grey life. It's just it's like Street Fighter. You just take a percent of it. So he does like a low attack, and he just takes a fraction. So like you lose a fraction of health, and you lose a fraction of Grey life. So
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
so you can
But I
like
wonder,
it's not like
this
you
will
lose all
change
of
the
it.
game mechanic though, because
回復可能ゲージが残っている側は
need to increase the
止まっ
default
ていると回復しない
time
の
to
で
99 or something.
手を出して
Otherwise, the games will
攻
just
撃を
end
し
in
たりという
timeout.
ことで
Yeah, well, that's what I said to Harm, but Harm's like did believe me. So here he is healing it. So he's doing some block strings. Like how often do you land block strings and
Pretty
shit?
substantial how much you
Yeah,
get back. To
I think
be
it's like fixed amount per hit or per block. So you get it, yeah. Like you just do a block string, you just put the offense on.
honest. So I was talking to Chipsy before. What about like Razor Rush?
Yeah, but like
Trying to think of my multi-hit moves.
it'd just be that string with the launcher in the back, and then you don't do the launcher, and then you do another follow up, and then if they do, then you do the launcher. You just sort of
Yeah.
like just do your normal offense, like 2 turns in a row sort of philosophy. Like I'll do my fighting in the phone booth at the wall sort of shit. What was that? So that was the guard breaker shit.
USA のリージョナルファイナルで、トレーラーを元に、
Just read my notes here.
説明しました。まあでもあそこではもう全然全容がわからない。
They could scale multi-hit strings to do less chip. I don't
I think
think
they
so,
will,
because
はい、
because it's not hitting, so there's no scaling on
ボーナスタイム
chip damage.
I think it's just heat. They just do it like it's just the percent of the moves, like because you have to be in heat to activate the chip, right?
Of the base strength of
Yeah.
it.
So here he's activating heat.
まあ何もしないと
I think this is from a heat smash. That's why he's lost the thing.
なんでヒートが
Is that right, Hayden? Is that heat smash? Pretty much the Tekken 6 bound, which is cool. That's the Tekken 6 mechanic. So the way I see this one here, I don't know if you remember this move, Yiggs, but 1 plus 2 plus 5 and tag 2. The tag.
Go back. I want to see his input. Go back.
Uh,
Like, I want to see his
I
hand.
think it's just a trigger.
ワンボタンでね。
It's like it's mapped
Is he
to.
pressing anything else?
Nah, it's R1. I think you can cancel it by holding back, but he said you can cancel it later on. So this is like you know how I was just saying like 1 plus 2 plus 5 and tag. It does that universal tag ban. It's shit, but it
Yeah.
activates tag assault. I think this is what this is supposed to be sort of like. Just the brain dead version to activate it.
There's a raw.
Yeah.
Raw.
And it's like plus on block. just activates your heat. But you start, see how he starts off with one less because that counted as one of his 2 heat chains or whatever they call it. So you get 2 per heat, and he's already burnt 1 just to initiate it.
Oh,
So he's only got
that's
1
what
left
you did.
now.
I thought you gained those during heat.
Nah, you always have 2.
He spent 1 to do that heat
yeah.
overhead.
So if he does it and holds back, which is just the raw initiate, I think he still has 2, but then you don't get any advantage. It's like key charge in the open.
Yeah.
So
Just like raw max mode.
Yeah, so he's burning 1 to get plus block advantage here. So and he has 1, which means he can do like 1 FADC if he lands a combo or something. But it's a safe way to initiate. It's like raid drive and block, and then it starts the timer. So now if he lands any so this is where it gets weird with the grey life. So any normal hit is 100% damage, regardless of heat state or not. So if he does Death Fist here, it's gonna do all damage, right? But if he does Demo Man, the first hit will be 100% damage, but it's considered a launcher because it puts the opponent aerial state. The next 2 following hits will be combo damage. All that will be 100% grey life.
So only the first hit is normal.
Yeah, so
The
any
rest
normal
is
hit, as long as the opponent's in the standing state or like regular state, like regular hit, will be 100% damage. And then any combo damage in a heat state after will be 100% grey life. So if you do Demo Man not in a heat state, you'll do more regular damage than if you were in a heat state, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, so any attack in a heat state in the combo will be 100% grey life, and any damage in a non-heat state in a combo will be like 30% grey life. Like, there's an example. I've got timestamps here, so I'll find it. But and then like it's like roughly 10 seconds, but block stun and hit stun will stop the heat gauge running out. So if you do like a jab string into a command throw, that will like stall it. So he burns 1 to get activate. So see, this is him just using jab strings to stop. See how the timer? So every time Law's in block stun or hit stun, it stops the timer. But I need to confirm, but I don't think it affects combo damage. I didn't check that one yet.
Yeah, was that back 1 too?
Hey, the string that he did.
Yeah, back 1 too.
Looks like it. First one's...
It's not high anymore.
Yeah, it looks like mid. Maybe back 1, back 2.
It's fucking cheap. It's like Jin's back to 1.
It could be because he's in heat state as well. Like, it changes properties of moves.
True.
Could be he's in heat, becomes high mid.
True, because it is his tail spin move. Fuck,
what's
what
this
if
one?
you get a
Heat
new
burst.
moveset in heat?
So heat burst is the other mechanic, right? Oh no, they're still talking about bound. Oh, heat engager. So this is FADC. I compared them to... Yeah, so this is your FADC, right? And that also burns 1 of your meters, right?
No, he's got 2.
Oh, hang on, let me see. Oh, there you go. Okay, so he keeps it. So I think this is the one that the pros are going to use. The other one's the scrub one. That's your tag assault 1+5. You know what I mean? It's like to get people learning the game, but I think this is what the pros are going to use. This one here. And like, this to me is like tagging off your regular launcher in tag 2. So you got your tag assault initiator, which is the other one, which uses up a meter. And then this one's like your pro way. So certain moves will have this as a built-in mechanic. So it'd be like his is Demo Man, right? Death Fist 5, I reckon. So it'd be like tagging off your Death Fist.
Slow it down though. Slow down the whole thing. Like when he does, I want to see if there's like...
So it's on hit. I don't know if you can activate on block. I think you can activate on block. Hey Hayden, can you confirm if you can activate on block?
Yeah, you can, isn't it? Because I've seen, remember Jin's thing where he
Oh yeah, true. He does a Kazuya and then he does a mix up.
after him.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is, I didn't fully listen to Chipsy. Like, can you just do the normal Death Fist and not run?
Yeah. Like he does it.
It depends. Like, is he doing a raw Death Fist or is he doing
No,
a
he's.
special?
I think he's pressing Quarter circle forward
Pressing, like,
2,
five
5,
afterwards.
like tag, yeah.
Mm.
It's a one button input, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be like tag. Like,
So
think
is
of
the engager the one where they have 3 or 4 of them? They said.
yeah. So think of like if you're playing tag 2, that's like funding all your characters' tag launchers, like all the moves you can tag off in a launcher. And then your other one, which is a different button, which I'm probably never going to use, is your 1+2+5 tag assault, the universal tag assault command. But that's how I see it anyway.
結構あるね。
So there's your two main inputs here. It might not activate hit on block. Nah, I reckon you have to. Like unless it's like tag where you can't tag launch off a blocked attack. Maybe Hayden. I'll have to find a example of him using it on block. Well, no, because Yiggs said on the trailer he blocked it, right? I have to watch the other trailers. We'll find out anyway. The heat burst is like your raw single hit into heat, and this one's like I think this is your pro method, the heat engager. Maybe heat burst if you hold back. Like he shows the example of cancelled now, I think.
So burst was the overhead. That
Yeah,
he
the
did?
Tekken 6 bound version, yeah.
Fuck, such bad names. Engager.
Yeah, I mean Tekken's always had shitty. They like Japanese names. Like I think they sound appealing to people. Like in
Engager.
Japanese, yeah. Engage.
Smash.
Smash, yeah, exactly. Smash buzzer.
Sendo Smash.
すごい技数を
Dude, that was such a shit name.
個人的に
Sendo
Alright, this is where they talk
Smash.
about King, I think.
いろんな
はやっぱりヒート発動技を覚えるって
King has the Guinness Book of Records longest move list.
I remember Nick telling me that. Yeah, he does have the most moves. I didn't believe Nick when he said it. I didn't want him to be right.
存在していればいつでも
Alright, so I think this is yeah. So this is I think when he cancels it.
はい
Heat burst is.
So that's the Tekken
Yeah.
6 thing, the bound. So the input is just like one button, like R2. So R1, R2, like
I go back. Activate while setting up a slamming attack.
yeah, he's just saying like that's the animation. So this is what we were saying before, like you lose one chain already.
相手に振り
Yeah.
Oh, this thing here. But this is just like your thing, right?
Slight advantage.
So it's plus on block, right? But you have to burn one of your chains already.
仕掛け
to initiate.
It's instant too, you know.
っていったような特徴が
Doesn't freeze the game. Like
Yeah,
Rage
it
Out,
does.
you mean?
It does.
No, that you're looking at the fucking as if.
いつでも発動可能です
Like when he goes oos, it freezes the game.
Oh yeah, just like Rage Drive or something.
No, wait till they show it later. They'll show you when Law's getting juggled and then
っていったような特徴があります
he activates.
でこちらの攻撃
It's not as
は
bad as that Tekken 7 mod. I saw that Nina when I was like, Jesus, that's ages.
Well, I mean, that guy made it himself, man.
Yeah, they were using like the Rage Out freeze.
It is that bad though,
まあ多少その
because
攻め
Law's like in the
Yeah, see
air
this
playing
yeah,
stuff.
this was where I...
が有利
Alright, so check this out. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is a combo on hit. So he gets that into Magic 4. Is
攻めが
that a combo? Hang on, where's his red life? It's full health. Alright, this isn't a combo, but this is where I use the confirm thing. So,
まあ多少
so that's red life. And then he takes a hit there in heat state. So I think...
So
So you must take grey life in heat on normal hits. That
huh?
doesn't follow any of my rules yet.
Maybe it's not a combo then.
やすいっていったような特
He takes grey life.
徴があります
Maybe it's like one of those Heihachi guard breakers where it's like...
これ実は
Go
空中
back,
コンボ
watch it
のパー
again.
ツとしても
Because if it's a combo, it's like the whole thing's red, right?
多少その攻めが
I don't think that's a combo. But it gives him grey life, so
いったような特徴
Was that on hit or block?
さらに
that was on
まあ多少その
hit.
ガード
Because if it's a combo, it wouldn't like. It's just like all this would be red, right? And then it would.
になるので
So like you see here where my mouse is. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll press play and you watch it'll
多少その
change.
攻めが
That's red, right? So he's taking that damage.
So he's taking that damage and there's his grey life here, the white one.
And then
So
he
the
did
red will
more
disappear.
with Magic 4 and left a bit of grey.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I guess that's considered like maybe he was able to block it, but he was in a combo state.
としても利用可能
You know
Yeah,
how
it
like
looks good.
you know how, like Steve Fox does that move where if you don't press block and you jab, it floats you. I reckon it's like that.
Then press jab. What?
That makes sense. So you know how I can't remember the move, but Steve has a move that if you block it, it's so plus
Oh,
you have
the
to block.
dive.
Yeah, and then if he
That's
jabs,
actually
it actually
possible.
floats you. Like the dive, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that dive is like guaranteed, but Steve's is not. If you hold back, you can block it, but if you don't, you get floated.
例えば
If that makes sense.
手を浮か
Maybe it's
して
like that. So this is another one here. So this is when he's using it in a combo.
バーン
Yeah,
を
that-
当てるっていうのを
Yeah, that's
So-
froze. Froze in the air.
浮かして
But see, all right. So I'll put my mouse here. So he just done his regular launcher down for 2, right?
Yeah.
You watch all the damage he does from now on, because he's activated
real
heat,
good.
will be grey life. Ready?
この引いて
See? And then
Yeah.
later on he'll do like a full combo.
っていうような使い方も
So we'll let him play on. I'm pretty sure he does that into like a demo man or some shit. And this is where I say it's like tag 2 when you do tag
あ
assault.
とはですね
Because every hit onwards becomes grey
起
life.
動するときに攻撃が出て隙が出ちゃうんじゃない
Hey, Necromancy Blade. Yeah, Paul's model's like, the joke is like, yes, ma'am.
実はこれ
Probably the only thing I don't like about it. But apparently his default hair's in the game as well. Like as a customization, so you still play classic Paul. The running gag is like, every 4 Tekkens he goes to relax hair or some shit they were saying.
ちょっと7ではできなかったような空中コンボ
It's only been 8 games, man.
Yeah, so Tekken 4 he had long hair, and then Tekken 8 he's got long hair. That was the joke they said. Alright, here we go. This is the combo, right? So down 4-2, I'll put my mouse here. And this is how I prove that, like, this is the disadvantage of using heat early, right? It does down 4-2, activates his smash.
こんな感じで
Alright, so
I still don't.
he did down 4-1. So this is how I know, like, alright,
出るんで
I forgot what timestamp. Alright, so he's going to do down forward 2, down forward 1. Down forward 1's a regular attack. It actually doesn't do 100% grey life. So alright, so here, watch my mouse here. Alright, so I'll put it right here where the red life is. He'll do down forward 1. Alright, see where his life is? So it's
Yeah.
about half grey life, half regular
halfway,
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to put it to the grey life now. He's going to activate his burst smash thing. So he's going to go in a heat state and he's going to do the Tekken 6 bound into Demo Man, alright? Watch the grey life, it never moves.
ではい
See?
鉄拳6ライクな空中コンボも
確かに確かに
Mm.
Hang on, did it move?
Oh,
こん
I
な
think it
感じ
moves.
but I know what you mean. I know.
Yeah,
what
but
you
see,
mean.
look at the
It goes
percentage.
down for a subsequent hit,
But look at the
but you
percent.
still retain a lot.
It's pretty much nearly 100% grey life. Like that's down forward 2, down forward 1, pretty much. And the Demo
You
Man
know what it
becomes...
reminds me of? It reminds me of fighting Unknown as the last boss.
Yeah, and just keeps
Where
healing,
you
right?
have to kill her with a rage tag combo, not tag assault.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's what I feel like at the start of a Tekken 8 match. That's what you want to do. He's going to use regular combos and
ラ
then
イクな
optimize. Because the other thing is, rage arts destroy all the grey life. So if you go, so it's best to optimize is like combining a rage art with your heat combo, or whatever,
確か
and
に
just take the whole fucking thing out.
なんか
Like
見てて
I
新しいのに懐かしい
I think in T7,
そういったところも、楽し
down forward 2, down forward 1, Demo Man would have done a lot more than that.
yeah, I
So-
think the combos like, and plus you got to consider that Law can recover all that health. That's grey. Like even if he eats a few attacks, that grey life's still there. I never played Killer Instinct Necro, so I've got no idea. There's like moves that So here we go. So I did Death Fist. So Death Fist seems
real
shit
life.
now, eh? Like Palm keeps saying it does so much damage. Look how much damage it did.
Used to do half.
I swear, yeah, you used to get like wall spider for a death combo. Does nothing now.
出るし
But that's like how I realized that the heat state. So you see he's activated and it done all damage. There's no grey life. So grey life is pretty much guard damage, power crush absorption, or aerial combo damage, depending on the heat state. Depends on the percent and shit. But then like Paul, no not Paul. There's a moment where King does the running thing as well,
技から出てるから
and he absorbs hits and shit, and he just takes all damage. But I think it's because Law's doing normals.
違いますけど
So I guess the
But
idea is Death Fist into
maybe
combo
the
every time for
downside
damage.
of
Nah, see,
activating is that you do take all red life instead of grey.
activating heat.
Like there are merits of doing raw heat because your first move is going to be full, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, your launcher, like your normal hit or launcher
Well, like, yeah.
or whatever,
So
it's just gonna be 100%.
He's doing raw heat and like it's buffing him up, but if he gets a launcher while in raw heat, the
It's
subsequent hits will be grey health. But the downside of doing that is if he gets hit during heat,
There you
they're
go, there's
taking
an
only
ex-
red health and leaving no gray health.
Yeah, there's an example there.
このヒート発動技によって分かりやすくなってます。
まあプレイし
So there's like Death Fist into the mix-up. So it's not a combo, so he's already starting to lose the red health. And then he's in heat.
もちろん
So the first hit isn't, there's his grey life there.
見てる人のね分かり
So
や
it's
すい
like majority of it's grey life.
あこれが出たら
I think it's a I think if it's a regular
quite
demo
right.
man, it doesn't like do that much.
駆け引きの、まあ、起点になるポイントなので、まあ
I need to compare. I thought it was like stuck like tag assault, but it's not. Must have been
It
drunk
goes down per hit.
まあというわけでね
Yeah, it goes airborne, but I think when you're in a heat state, it's like shitloads compared to like if you're not.
でまあこの一定時間の強
But now I'm like, I'm starting to doubt myself.
まあ駆け引き攻めの
I thought you did a deep dive on this, man.
Yeah, I did, but I think I was drunk
削りダ
before.
メージっていうようなものが設定されてい
Heat
て
system, even guard damage.
Even if guarded damage get
ここに実はこのデッキ
inflicted.
Yeah,
damage.
this is like the chip thing.
鎖の
Alright, this is where it gets interesting. So this is all your,
ヒートみたいなこう
like your chains. Think of eights like chaining.
ちょっと説明して
So he burnt one to like activate it because he's like done the guard breaker.
この鎖のような
Yeah, I know. Like I have points that like go back to point one and shit. Like this stuff you can point out about rage, but you go back to the start where the rage section is.
でヒート中の戦
You know, if you think about it, it's not too bad because you only get one of these per game.
Yeah, exactly. So if you burn it too early and you get nothing out of it, you just wasted it. Like
You wasted all your damage,
Yeah.
and then it just
I
becomes.
feel like
normal
it would be
technique.
way more scary if you have heat and rage versus if you just have rage, right? Like think of it like having rage drive and rage art. You have both, but then in this game you can use your rage drive into a rage art, which is insane to think
そ
about,
の
right?
といって
I guess if it's like Marvel 3, if you burn your X Factor early, you better make something out of it.
Exactly,
Like, you
yeah.
better be
I've-
doing it for a reason.
Exactly. I think like that's the concept in this game too. Like yeah, you can use your heat. Like you could make your opening move fucking heat. I feel like it's just going to be a waste though, because they're going to have grey life.
Three-quarters and leave all the grey health.
Yeah, and then you're at the start of the match. They're gonna heal. Like, there's no way they're not gonna heal that health back. Like, this is the chain attack things, the number 8s. So there's like,
That's
So you got
that
heat
was
burst, heat
Smash,
engager.
right?
yeah, but then there's also heat smash and heat dash. Yiggs.
Heat smash. Heat smash is rage drive.
Heat smash is, I call them EX moves, but yeah, rage drive I guess. So
It uses the rest of your bar.
it uses one.
ヒートエナ
No,
ジー
it
pretty sure.
uses all. I'm pretty sure.
Does it?
ヒート中の専用アクションで使用します。で、ヒート中の専用アクションは
So
2つ
it'd
でき
be
ることがあります
best to get a combo.
ヒート
do your
His
heat
demo man is like, it's like an
engager.
EX demo man. That's how I see it.
協力の技が
But like, look at the
You
grey
see how his
life.
whole bar drained.
Oh yeah, it ends it. Yeah, because he lost both his 8s. Once both 8s are used, the whole
No,
thing ends.
They actually say the heat smash uses all your
Oh,
your
really?
bar.
ヒートタイマー中にしか出せない
So it'd be best to partition. Like, it doesn't matter if you've got 1/8 or 2/8. It's best to partition it like as a strong ender because
Yeah, obviously you want to use it at the end, not at the start.
Yeah.
Fuck, see, I'm glad I brought you on board. But see, it's all grey life too. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I see this and I just think, fuck, he's knocked me really far away. I got some grey life here. Like, I'm gonna bring that back. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
so actually it didn't.
So
do
what does
too
heat
much
dash
damage.
do? Like, I want to see what heat dash does when you use both 8s.
Heat dash is
It's
FADC.
the FADC, yeah.
Isn't it?
これが一つ
So heat dash is just heat engager, but it's like in
No.
mid combo. That's why the heat engager
That
doesn't
dash
use.
looks so shit.
Hey, the heat smash.
It looks so shit. Like the dash.
もう一つは
Oh yeah, look, this is the
He's
animation.
running for his life.
Looks like a
Like
mod, right?
ヒート発動
Yeah.
技を
So he's done his heat. This is the. I've got to write this. The heat burst. This is a heat burst.
キャンセルして
So to activate heat,
することが可能に
and he's done Death Fist. See how it ends? Look, it ends. So if once you use both 8s, the whole thing ends. I'm pretty sure. Look, unless they both. So he's lost his heat mode. His FADC burnt the whole thing.
Lost his heat mode for like plus 25 or something.
See, I want to know what happens if you use. So you know how. What my question is now is I got to find it in the video. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. But if you do your heat engager, which is Death Fist running, right, and
Yeah.
then do the other thing, like if you still have 1/8 remaining, does that mean you still get to do another 8? Like you get 2 per.
っていうものがありまし
Match because
Yeah,
the
so
engager doesn't
Heat
use it.
Smash will either use one or two. It uses all of it, so you use it
Oh,
at the
righto.
end.
こちら
Eat Mosh, Meat Mate, hey Macdy, how you
Meat
going?
Mate.
Welcome to the best stream in OC.
Smack D.
ヒート
Go on deep dive. I come in here thinking like, fuck, I've cracked the case, and I'm like, I'm wrong. But like,
But it's not too bad, man.
all the heat mechanics, the flaw is it's Grey Life, and that shit's you're gonna heal that back. You wanna like checkmate them. You wanna do it at the end when they're nearly dead. There's no time.
ヒートダッシュは本来
But like,
You wanna,
yeah, the
like,
same question I did. It's like, what's the downside? Like, just because you have the meter,
キャンセルして
why should I use it at the start versus at the end? Like, I think at the end is because you got Rage, which kills Grey Life and all that
ヒッ
shit.
トした時にヒート発動技をキャンセルして
Activate gauges, hit the opponent's reaction changes.
それは結構
Oh yeah, that's just like that Jack 7 landing the ICBM from the fucking sky and shit.
ICBM, what's that?
That big satellite came out of the sky and hit the dude. The one he flies in on.
こういう叩きつきの
That's the heat smash thing.
出るんですけども
I thought that was a girder.
ヒートダッシュを行
Or
う
was
こ
it
と
gun
で
or something?
Oh, railgun or whatever, I don't know.
変わって
Here you go, there's your combo. So it's just regular, he's not in heat state. So back 1-2 is just changed.
Dude, that's sick.
こういう
I guess
Hey.
back 1-2 is the new.
叩きつきの
It's like it flops them on their ass. It's a mix of tail
So
spinning.
this is an example of the moves.
ヒートダッシュを行う
Combo
こと
changing.
で
Ah, righto.
やられる状態に
So check that out. You see that? So he's doing the jumping punch.
ヒート状態
That's an
So it
engaging.
activates heat.
で
So he's just doing it regularly.
こういう技普段はこういう
It's like a
Yeah.
tag combo into yourself, right? So he's doing it. Boom. This is what it does a normal hit. See the health? It's just like a little tiny bit of grey
流れ
life.
が出るんですよ
So that definitely is grey life and heat. It's just a tiny bit though.
ヒートダッシュを行うこと
Alright, so now he's activated. So this is him gonna activate the FADC.
で
So now it's 100% damage, but everything else should be grey life. Look how much grey life it does.
やられが変わって
See? So I think just like combo damage is nerfed. That doesn't do much damage at all, eh? That's all launcher.
ことで
I mean, it does a sizable amount,
やら
but
れが
it's not life ending.
ヒートダッシュを行うことで
That's the launcher, right? So from here.
やられが変わってこう空中コンボを決めることができる
うん
It's almost like half 40% launcher and 60% combo.
Yeah, it's not much at all.
And then all this is grey life too.
こんな感じなの
So if Law comes in and does his machine gun punches, that's all healed back. Assuming the
I
pool's
mean,
not
they
good
didn't
enough to duck.
confirm whether or not you can kill them with chip, though.
I don't think
Definitely not.
this is like health. So let's say is grey life all the way down to here, and they got one hit left, and you hit them, they die. Like
It will die.
I think so. This health is not there, just health that you can heal.
I mean,
Like-
like your 99% gray health and 1% red health. What if you did like the charged death fist? Can you kill them?
What? 99% grey health.
Yes.
They'll die because that's just literally 1% health.
No, but you blocked.
Oh, you can't be chipped. I think they confirm you can't be chipped.
I wonder if you can. I mean, well, like you said before, what about key charge? Like, will that
Oh,
still?
well, if it worked in the old game, I imagine it work in this one. It's more risky. You can't block.
はいじゃあまあ
いつでも、簡単に発動でき
Chip
る
kill would be awful intense. It's in there now, man. It's called Feng Julia.
のは
It's Alyssa Chainsaws key charge. Everyone forgets today.
Old
It's like
in there.
what's old is new again. Like the older strategy is you get Alyssa, yeah, key charge, and you do the chainsaws, and just people die while blocking. They're like, what the fuck? I was
ヒートエナジー
blocking.
を一つ獲得
I'm pretty sure Cuddle Core did it once, and everyone went lost their minds. And it's like just old stuff that people forgot.
ただ、一つであっても、まあ
See, this shit I don't care about. But like, the way I see it is like,
ヒートエナジーを2個獲得できます
it's like there's damage, but like,
ヒートダッシュを行った
What do you do there?
さらに
that's the heat engager.
Go.
So he's activated heat.
Oh, a lot of damage, hey.
That's Death Fist. This is what Harlem was complaining about, right? So he's done Heat
Yeah.
Engager, which is to activate heat. Doesn't cost any bar, so he's still both 8s there.
も
Alright? And I'll-
Wait, so how does that differ from the?
That's what I mean, it looks
overhead
exactly
one?
the same. The other one is during heat state. And this one is initiating. Like the tag. This is like the
Okay, I
tag.
think I know. Okay,
Yeah.
so
There's
if you
four.
press
There's four
R1,
mechanics.
it'll do the universal heat thing,
Yeah, the
right?
Tekken
And
6
that'll
thing.
cost 1-8.
And then R2 will
If
be
you
like.
do Death Fist 5, it will engage heat, but it won't use the 8.
ヒートエナ
Yeah.
ジー
Let's see. I need to confirm if it's on hit or block. I think you said the trail was
2ことは
blocked, but
ヒートダッシュ
so this is him doing it in heat now, and he's gonna burn a bar to FADC.
Yep.
Yeah, and it changes the properties law, so he's like there, so it's combo, but it's all grey life.
さらに
さらにヒート
Doesn't do that
Not all
much.
Grey Life. It does a lot.
Yeah, but that's from the Death Fist.
ヒートエナジーを2個
Go move your mouse to
So-
Death Fist.
Alright, so he's already done one Death Fist to activate heat.
Yep.
ヒートダッシ
Alright, so Death Fist is here. So this is like regular old Death Fist launcher. So
Yep.
like wall splat at the wall, classic Death Fist doing its thing.
ュを
The Demo Man does fuck all. So
行った上で
さらに
there it is there.
さらにヒー
So
Actually, yeah, that doesn't do shit.
so if he heals that back, right? Like he's not gonna heal at all. Like he might play like a gun and get it all back. That Demo Man
Yeah,
did
that's
fuck all.
apparently that's his heat smash. Yeah, Chipsy was saying there better not be any low heat smash. He just done one. That's a heat smash, isn't it?
ヒートダッシュを
Yeah, well it's an EX
行っ
demo.
た上で
さらに
So he burned both eights
あ
there.
とはヒートダッシュを
Well, no, Heat Smash is the Tekken 6 thing, but I don't
It's
think
Heat
it's going to
Smash.
be. Heat Smash is your. Oh no, Heat Smash, yeah, EX move, yeah.
I
Fuck, these
think the
names get
demo,
confusing.
demo man that he's doing right now
Is
is the
Heat
heat
Smash?
smash.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
行った
I was
上
getting
で
it mixed up with Heat Burst, which
さ
is
ら
the
にヒー
Tekken
トス
6
マッシュ
bound.
を当てることが
Damn. I wonder if you.
Yeah,
can
these
do that
names are so
well.
fucking confusing. We gotta come up with our own names. I'm gonna be like FADC EX moves and fucking Tag Assault. I'm just gonna call it everything else.
強力です
Fuck. So
Oh,
Heat.
he's
Heat-
done the heat engager.
Heat Engager and Heat Dash are the same fucking thing. Just one's in heat mode and one's before heat mode.
います
Like,
し
there's two initiators and two chains. Like the chain attacks, I just think of them as chain because you're chaining your combo or you're trying to chain something.
ヒートダッシュ2回
So here he burnt the whole thing into a grab mix up here.
キャンセルキャン
But see how the grey life's still there? I think the grab's a normal hit, but the grey life from before stays there.
当てることができます
Like if I got my ruler out,
それはこ
I'm not gonna do it. But
う2ついます
so he does it into a grab mix up, right? So this is Death Fist damage. Death Fist is Death Fist, whatever. It's not new to Tekken 7.
を
So he does it into a grab mix up. Oh no, he does
行
the.
った上で
Did I go back too far?
さらにヒートスマッシュを当てる
I
こ
think I went too far back. That's from before, right?
ともできますし
So this is on block.
ヒー
So this is all
トダッ
block
シュ2
damage.
回
So see this grey life portion. So he's just done a couple like plus frame moves,
行うことが
and then it's just the throw. But that grey, see how the grey life stayed the same. So this is your throw damage here, but this grey life's from the chip damage.
Throw damage.
Yeah.
Done as much as the Death Fist.
No, the throw damage is the red portion. The grey bit's the
Oh.
chip damage from earlier.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
まあそ
So
れ
you break that throw, you would have just ended up with the grey life. And he would have burnt all his
I think I
meter.
gotta play this game because like
And you think about it, like think in the alternate reality, right? This guy done that, that's like, oh fuck, this stupid, he's OP.
なるほど
Imagine doing that and he just breaks the throw. You just lost your fucking heat. You don't get that back. You know? For grab mix up.
2回行う
So
Yeah.
imagine I break the throw. This is the result. This is what you got for your heat. Grey life. Right? Grey life and one Death Fist. Death Fist you didn't even need the heat to land it, right?
yeah,
So you work, you burnt all your meter to get
you didn't get
one
anything.
throw, and then they broke the throw. This is what you got, right? And you don't get that back for the round. That's gone. Imagine the rest of the fight was like this now. You got full health. Law's got all his meter. He's got some recoverable health. He's done like 15, 20%.
Yeah.
You're gonna end a round with like 70% grey HP and get killed. Are you saying that they're never gonna land an attack or block an attack? What are you just gonna like walk forward and die? You recover that health. If you didn't get a chance to recover it, you're just probably bad at Tekken. That means the opponent got it perfect.
Yeah.
Like
That means they petition their heat and the meter management better than you.
yeah. If you can't get the health back, like what are you doing? Try to like do something. Fight back.
I get
mean,
the aggression thing too.
There's perfects in
because,
Tekken
like,
anyway. Like how's that different to like Tekken 7 if I get a perfect? If there's no Raven next game, let's try. I think Master Raven did a pretty good job at promoting Raven. I reckon we're gonna get her back.
Be at Backdash. What's going on, man?
Long time no see. Are you keen? I know you're keen for Tekken 8. This game's built for us, man.
多分駆け引きの中で
It's our time for the shine, man.
ですね。
Is he wearing the Is wearing the Supreme shirt?
This
Harada?
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's a
Can you see
button up.
that?
It's a button up shirt, but it's got the tag. Is it Tekken 1 or Tekken 2
Lane
art?
Tekken 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lei Wulong Tekken 2.
Yeah, that's Supreme. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck, he's promoting it. Alright, here we go. So you're right. This is the consumption. So Heat Smash uses it all. So it just uses it. Heat Engager +2.
The shirt costs
Oh, righto.
$350.
So there's like it's fucking weird. So you're gaining the
Yeah.
chains. Fuck. So you want to use Heat Engager as much as possible, but it's harder to land, right? This is just raw bursting. You can just raw enter the state. And then Heat Dash, you can either do 2 Heat Dashes, or Heat Dash and Heat Smash, or just 1 Heat Smash. Like, depending on what you use
So
to
if
initiate.
let's say you did a heat burst, which I'm guessing is the overhead, right?
Yeah, you only
Is that
can
right?
do 1 Heat Dash or 1 Heat Smash.
And then you're done with heat for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the round, yeah.
That's not very good.
Yeah, like, Heat is not as good as people are making it out to be. Like,
Heat engager, which is say Death Fist, you get 2.
people are saying like, oh fuck man, you're gonna have 15 seconds of blocking jab string mix-ups. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're gonna burn it. They're gonna burn it to use this shit. You know?
Shit
Like,
damage.
Yeah. It's like, oh, should I ate a fucking 10 string?
Sheet engager.
But try blocking, man.
技の隙に
It's basically
Shut the
rage,
hell
but you
up.
get to use it whenever
It's
you
very
want.
dumb.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's grey life. If you use it at the start, I feel like it's wasted. Unless you more likely use it better to use it at the end. The main reason is because rage will actually destroy all that grey life.
叩き込めば、
So
Yeah, man, you guys got twigs, right? PBD. Twigs is the best in Sydney
本
now.
当にそこにってこ
where do I
う
go?
ず
Best player in Sydney is from Newcastle.
全キャラ共通
全ての攻撃に
I've like stopped reading my notes
削
now.
りダメージ
But this is like the heat block damage.
要素が入っていて
I wonder if this is fixed or if it's based on the percent. I think it's just all the same, right?
ですけど、相手がガードした分だけ
Oh, dude.
Like, I'm just gonna fucking Matterhorn Paul if he does that to me, eh? I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, if someone's doing that shit to me, I'm just gonna fucking crouch hop kick
っていう
the fucking shit out of
I
him.
mean, like, there's the timing aspect of it as well. If
Yeah.
someone's in
Imagine-
heat
ma-
and you change the timing.
Imagine burning your heat, you go jab string me, and I just like Matterhorn you, and then your heat's running out while I'm doing a combo on you. How demoralizing? You know what
But
I
I
mean?
wonder if you get hit during heat, does that end your heat streak?
中は
Good question, but I feel like it'll just be running out like this while they're doing a combo on you, and then by the time you get up from the combo, it's empty, like you run out.
攻撃に
I'll just backdash after that, you know. I'll just be like, all right, you just wasted your heat. I'm backing up till it runs out.
ダメージ
I feel like defense is still in the game. It's just different. It's just reinventing the game how it's meant to be played,
けど
which is great. Like you want the game to be new. You don't want it to be Tekken 7 Season 6.
を削って
はい
ね
I understand why a few people would be mad about this though.
削りを生か
Like
したまあ攻めが
Nah, it's,
wowzers, the holdback guys.
yeah, but just got to do it a different way.
Yeah, just play it. I guess he never played tag 2.
それはない
Did he? I thought he was like late tag 2. Unless Dan Banner was tag 2.
ゲージは
Dan Banner was around.
There's still some more stuff I want to show.
なので相手
Like I know there's a rage out combo that shows all the grey life just fucking disintegrating, which is awesome.
そうです
Which is like your tag combos. Like that. Like if you're fighting unknown in this game, that's what you'd be doing. You'd be like going for the rage out heat combo to take her down to like 0.
Paul's shoulder seems to do no grey damage and clears up existing grey.
はい
こういうみたいなの多分あった
So I guess there are moves that do that normally.
What's
For
that?
途中は
Where's this?
ヒート KO されることってのある
それはないです
ないよね
Yeah, so this is where he confirms there's no chip damage. Like, is it possible to kill people shaving?
KO されることってのある
それはないです
So you can't kill someone with this effect.
回復ゲージは、まあ
Certain moves negate recoverable health.
なので相手も一応あの
Around 27
Around
minutes.
27 minutes.
We pass it? Oh yeah, that's coming up. That's when probably the rage out part. I'll get there in a bit, Necro.
あとキャラ
ですねはい やっぱりヒート中はそのキャラクターの、個性や特徴を伸ばしたいなって思い
So
ます。
it's like max mode. Like people compare it to max
It,
mode.
it does seem well thought out, though. Hey,
I think people just got to give it credit. Like see, I see people complain about this. This move is just a fucking guard breaker.
who
Like
eats that? Who even blocks that? I sidestep and
look at
launch.
it. Look and move right now. Fucking sidestep this shit. Don't be scrub. Like Harlem's complaining about this move, and he's like he hasn't even set in training mode. I bet you he just sits there and sidewalk it. Like you probably could power crush it, rage art it.
Yeah, I don't like that though. They buff Power Crush, so want people to use it.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You can probably sidestep it. It looks linear as fuck. You could reverse it, like Law fucking DSS parry it. I reckon you could launch this. I'm gonna
This
teleport.
game could be
Kickball.
sick if they improved movement to supplement all this aggression. Then I think it'd be a sick game.
Even movement just stayed the same. It just like, I'd still be happy. Like if this was Tekken 7 movement, you could probably sidestep that. It's in the
You
Fuck
can
Arm Rum have
sidestep
a
it
move
now.
like this at the wall, like, and it gets a wall spite if you try to block it. But the idea is you got to sidestep it or interrupt.
I'm actually not sure.
Like this is what I was saying with MacD. Like they're low key testing Tekken 8 and Tekken 7.
なる
ガードブレイク
ほどなるほど
効果が
So this is the Heat version of the same move. So now he gets guaranteed follow up.
より
So he gets a
Oh.
guarantee. But you know how Fuck Arm Rum gets a guaranteed follow up one of his moves. Like if you block it, he gets a
Did you see the
guaranteed.
glass break?
Yeah, that's the guard break.
有利フレー
Oh,
It's
sick.
guaranteed.
ムなるほ
So it's the same move but in Heat. So it's like an EX version.
効果があって
So like all this shit here, you can't block it. So it's a combo, right? See, there's a grey life, and then he gets a 1-2 guaranteed. So it's like plus 10 on
ど
block.
より
So he took the 100% damage from the jabs, but he still has the grey life from the guard break,
有利フレ
and then Demo Man 100% from the sweep,
ームを取りながら
and then he does a like heat smash.
圧倒できる
But it's like all grey life. So like that's damage, grey life. Like this is potential health that he can recover. So like Harm's looking at this and going, "Fuck, look at that. That's like 50% from a guard breaker." But the way I see it is like one, you can avoid the guard breaker. You don't have to sit there and take it. The idea is you got to dodge the guard breaker. And then two, it's like recoverable health.
ローは、まあ、スピードのキャラクターで手数が多い、ラッシュキャラ
Yeah, I just hope the movement's clean enough that you don't randomly get clipped
で
by it.
ヌンチャクの
Yeah, true.
攻撃が非常に
But like they gotta burn the meter, man. You gotta make it. You gotta give them a reason to burn the meter, right? Like, if there's not, then you're just never gonna burn it.
特徴があります。
Chance for a comeback.
ヌン
I feel like Scrubs will eat that, but
自
high level play, you can sidestep it.
ね
そうなんですよ。
This looks telegraphed. Unless he's got like another move. Like, doesn't down one have a low follow up?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
さらにヌンチャクが強化されるっていうような。
I'm just gonna parry, reverse it. We're even just gonna teleport parry out of it.
ヌンチャクの
Well, you can't. The thing is, you can't delay the low
いきなり
off it,
普段は
so
You gotta
you can
commit.
fuzzy it.
リアクション
Yeah, there you go. What are we gonna do? Like, block low and then sidestep? Hop
Yeah,
kick?
fuzzy man.
空中コンボを指導
So, like, this is what I'm saying, like, Law with the nunchucks. I think, just think of Law's nunchucks as like a fucking, just a regular move, but now they just turn into a nunchuck animation, which is the whole character's unique characteristics and shit. They're just trying to make characters cool and unique. Like,
It's
people
just replacing.
like, could be just,
I guess that's just like a Noctis down forward too.
yeah, or, yeah, it could be as like, what's that fucking bound move that launches encounter hit? Could be just like that. Like, I don't know what the input is or the command, but the idea is they're just like, instead of having everyone punch in and kick in, they're gonna try and have everyone like look unique and shit.
Well, that's fair and well for characters like this, man. Like
This is
he's
curious. I haven't
boosting
actually seen any war
nunchucks.
combos yet.
強くなって変わる
I don't remember any.
リアクションが出るやられが
So he does that on regular hit. See, 100% damage because it's not a combo damage, not in heat.
指導のやら
When
れ
he
る
activates heat, it does the same thing. So 100% damage again because it's a regular hit, not aerial. And now it's combo, so Grey Life
か
starts.
なり強くなってます。でまた
Need to see like some
That's
non-heat
not,
combos.
An optimal combo either.
プ
So
ロレスだし、今回筋肉を
I hope it's not.
This is the moment that made me start like looking into it.
中はまあその走る新アクション
Just like, see this? It's all 100% damage. Counter hit, jab, string in the face. But then see, he does Power Crush version from Heat,
で
and it still doesn't do any Grey Life, which is like, I thought Grey Life from Power Crush was supposed to be a
そんなの
thing.
関係ねえって感じで
So watch this.
で
See, it's still all. So this is what started made me investigate. Look, see, no Grey Life, even though Power Crush absorbed it.
Yeah, but he's the one in rage. I mean, he's the one in heat.
Yeah, I know, but they said that, like, if you look at a Power Crush later, it absorbs it and does Grey Life. So I just wonder if it's like, because it's not actually a true Power Crush, it's just a special effect of heat. But it started making me think, like, what is the actual rule of the damage and shit? Like, what is
Is that
actual?
unique to him?
I think so. I think it's just a command run, like
The Gigas?
Gigas. Yeah, that's what I'm comparing it to. Gigas' command run. Probably got like a throw mix up, mid mix up from it. Gigas is probably
Can
gone,
I go
guys.
back and
Sorry,
watch
Bino.
the thing again? Watch that clip again.
There's two versions of it. Like, this is literally King's only fucking contribution to the trailer. So he points and runs. It's not running forward. It's just.
You know what I noticed too? Those jab strings weren't scaled. That fuck heaps.
Yeah, well, it's because it's all normal hit. Just
Yeah,
any
boom,
attack
boom,
would
boom.
be. If it doesn't float, it's 100% scaling.
Holy
It's counter hit jab string in the face. I assume it's counter hit. It might not be counter hit. He might just not blocking. But you know what I mean? Like, that's regular damage. No Grey Life. That hurts. Pokes are strong. Like, it's almost like you're getting rewarded for poking, and combo damage is nerfed. Like,
パワークラッシュ状態になって相手の攻撃を受け止め
it adds unique things to certain moves. But just like that, King has this run move, but it has fault. Yeah, it does. They do an RKO from a Necro. You'll probably be keen to come back, play King again. So this is the same move, but it has the Power Crush properties now. I wonder if you can Snake Edge him out of it. So there's an RKO, boom.
Actually, yeah, I wonder if they're susceptible to lows in.
So they almost traded life there, I guess. But he'll have the Oki advantage. So he took that much there, damage, and then he does an RKO for. So he did more damage because that's from the earlier jab string. They didn't reset the situation.
Damn.
That's pretty funny. Like, this is the exchange. He landed the throw, and then that's all the Lord damage, and that's all the King damage. Like, imagine Yoshimitsu doing the fucking spinning punches or something then going into the leg sweeps. Like, he hit confirm it.
That's actually, yeah, I don't know.
But like, they even say that you can do a mix-up with a throw and a middle attack, so I'm assuming there's mix-ups. It's probably like, whatever it replaces a spinning Jaguar step. I hope he keeps both though. That'd be sick if he has Jaguar step in that running thing.
そういうのが用意されるのね。
はいキャラクターの個性だったりその
I see, like, that's probably more in line with, like, they're trying to give him running moves like El Fuerte and shit. Just double downing on, like, characters, martial arts, and personalities and shit. So I reckon King's gonna have, like, King's always been famous for having, like, WWE moves, and I think it's been a bit outdated. Like, you got all these new popular wrestlers, so I think they're gonna look at modern day WWE shit and be like, alright, we need to update this move list to, like, fit with modern day wrestling, which would be sick.
Yeah, that exchange was not worth it for King at all.
Yeah. If it's gonna kill though, you know, like, go for it. Like, if he Snake Edges, like, assume it is Power Crush, Snake Edge wins the exchange. But then if he has,
Dude,
like,
and
a
I
jumping
wonder,
mid...
like, you could probably break that grab too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
Oh, true, yeah, you
would
just
have
break the
wasted
throw.
it for nothing.
Yeah.
なるべく手を出す
But like,
unbreakable.
like Heat, everyone's worried about Heat. I don't think it's as good as people say.
ようになってます
And if it is as good as people say, they'll just nerf it, like they do everything. Like, that's what the alpha test is for.
なんですけども
But the main focus was just like, I'm trying to figure out the meta.
ではない
Here we go. This is all normal hits, right? So look how much fucking damage this does.
この大きな違いは
Normal hits fucking hurt, man. Combo damage is nerfed, I think. So here's the Power Crush
This
Yiggs.
part's sick, man.
So you see, he just ate a whole absorb. Same string that King did. That's all Grey Life, right?
受け止めたダメージが回
Yeah.
So same string, he's doing the same string.
可能
Do it again.
ゲージですの
So I think because King's doing a heat move and not a Power Crush, I think this property is unique to Power Crush absorbing for Grey Life.
残るので
So he just done his Power Crush and it's 100% Grey Life, and then he starts to heal it back. He does some Grey damage, but see,
わけではない回復が可能ゲージですの
does that mean that forward 2-1 is a guard breaker? See how it does Grey Life?
Yeah, it's a strong move, right?
ダメージが回復が可能ゲージです残るので
They said that big moves do
I wonder if there's a particle effect that matches, like, you know how Power Crush has a particle effect? Steam.
なるほど。
残るので、
ただただ食らうだけじゃなく
I guess if it does that on hit, on block, it's like guard break.
得点に反撃していく
Well, you know what I mean? Like, we could probably figure out, well, I mean, you probably will figure out the guard break moves from being blocked, but if they whiffed as well.
けはその分は回復で戻るだろうか
はい
ら、
また攻め
What Chipsy was saying, like, he starts healing all his grey life here while he's doing all his damage.
割り
Does he heal from the guard break? I suppose it's block
では
damage, so it
その
still
分は
counts.
回復で戻るだろうか
はいまた攻めれば戻
ら
ってくるんで割り込みや
It seems the health recovery...
お互いやっぱりしっかり手を
The health recovery is fixed, eh? Like, it's just each hit or blocked attack, it's the same increment, like 1%, 1% maybe.
これも
Like, I don't think, like, landing a death fist or landing a jab changes how much health you recover.
そうですね
Oh, it looked different then,
ただ
actually.
まあもちろん
しっかり手を出す方がやっぱり有利になってるこれもコンセプト通り
Combo looks
そうで
sick.
すね
Yeah, look at that. At the end, when he lands the demo man, it does tons of health recovery there.
やっぱり有利になってるこれも
So maybe combo damage heals more?
コンセプト通り
そう
That looks more at the end, right? So damage must...
ですねただまあもちろんそのバックダッシュや
It seems pretty fixed.
取ってくるんで割り込みやすくなるんです
そうなんだお互いやっぱりしっかり
So, like, all these normal hits, right? They just... Look how much damage you done just from fucking pokes. Like, normal hits. And then
Well,
he
that's
gets...
just normal Tekken.
Yeah, but then, like, combo damage gets nerfed because it's, like, all grey life, right?
I reckon that's good.
はい
That's a good step.
そうですただ
You
まあ
think there's
That's
more
cool,
red damage than there is compared to the heat? You know what I
もち
mean?
ろんそのバックダッシュ
Like, where's the launcher?
が戻ってくるんで割
So
り込みやすく
this would be a good example. I didn't see this before.
やっぱりしっかり
Alright, so here's the launcher. If I stop here, I feel like there's more damage done than grey life compared to the other combos, right? You reckon? Or it's about the same. Might be more the same. Like, how's this like any different to like a heat combo in terms of damage? Other than, you know what I mean? Like you get extended to the wall or some shit.
ただまあもち
I
ろ
feel
ん
like
そ
that's
の
doing more than a normal heat combo though.
I feel like
Like,
that's what I
for
mean.
starting
To
the
me,
heat early.
it feels like it's doing more to me. Like I'd have to go get fucking print
バックダ
screen
ッ
and
シュや
compare life bars and shit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I should do it.
横移動といったような防御
Like, I feel like that did more grey life damage compared to his heat demo man combo with that demo man smash at the end.
コンセプト通り
What is this combo? Hang on, let's see what he does. So while standing launcher, 2 hit string. So was that the screw attack now? To demo man.
Yeah, it looks like the new
ただまあもちろん
tail spin.
そのまた攻めれ
At
ば
least they changed that too. It's not just a screw anymore. Unless they just made different combo states. It's not always screw.
出す方がやっぱり有利になってる
It's like a
Um,
flop thing.
It looks like it pops them up and then puts them on bound position.
Yeah.
See? They land on
But
their
isn't there
ass and they're
screws
bound.
in the other trailers? I swear there's a screw attack animation.
ただまあ
I'll
もちろん
watch those
その
trailers
バッ
after
ク
this.
ダッシュや
Yeah, maybe they just updated the animation.
有効なので
So it's different
まあ
on
手を
you.
出して切り返すもよし
I feel like
This
there's
is a ward stage too. Hey, look. How
Yeah, it's
huge it is.
huge, yeah. I thought it was going to be infinite stage, but then they eventually get to the wall.
まあまあ
This is still like, even though it's talking about the shitty easy combo
キャ
mode,
ラクターの
it still has combos in it, so it's like worth watching just for the
でアー
health.
ケードスタイルの操作になっていて
They're just all like normal damage again, doing the pokes.
で、L1 押
And he
すと
activates the mode.
得意ワードみたいなで、こんな感じバックボタンは、さっきから説明
Mash those fucking combos out.
こんな感じでヒートを発動する
So he activates it. So that was the heat engager. We'll get better at this, man. We gotta learn for commentary, man. Oh, nice heat engager. There, boy. Who plays Paul? Does anyone play Paul? Balls?
I reckon
Anyone play Paul? I can't think of any Paul players in Tekken 7.
ここはね簡単にできる
ball players don't exist, man. They're like
Fuck. I was trying to think of other states as well. I feel bad if I missed
BPG.
BBG,
plays
yeah,
ball.
but he's like played one tournament, won it, and then he's like, alright, I'm quitting.
BPG's got no personality. That's why he plays Paul, man.
Brutal.
R1 でヒートする
Alright. See, Look at that.
まあもちろんここ
It took away all the red life. Look at that.
That's the
その
smasher.
技になってます。
No, but like it took away grey life. What did he
はい
do?
ヒートを発動す
So he's in heat.
るで R1 でヒートスマッシュが
まあもちろんここはね
Why does it do it there and it doesn't do it in a combo?
Game sick, whoa. And heat isn't actually that broken.
で
It's not broken at all.
特徴的なのは
The damage you do isn't like real damage. It's all grey health. A lot of it's grey health.
空中コンボが決まるようにな
なるほど
ってます。
Wait, I gotta go back to the. Where's they talk about heat system? I wanna go back. What's the timestamp here? Just so I don't forget where I'm. 29 minutes. Oh, I wanna know what's different there versus this one. Because he does this.
Come again?
He's doing Demo Man Smash. What's it
まず
called?
ヒート状態お見せしましょう。
What's that called? The Heat
Heat
Smash.
smash.
The EX
Yeah.
Demo Man, right? It does grey life here, but then he did it there. It got rid of grey life.
はい、ワンボタン
What's the
Maybe
difference?
you did raw heat smash.
That's what I'm thinking. Like using it raw versus using it in a combo ender.
ヒートバー
Oh, you know what it'd be? Oh, actually no, that doesn't make sense either. I was
自らの意思
was
で
thinking like it's the grey life from before.
こちらが、一つ
Or maybe because he used it
Some
both?
moves deplete grey health though. Remember?
Yeah, but it's the same move. That's what I mean. It's the same move. Why does it do it here and not there?
各キャラクターの特性を
Wait, or too
タイマ
soon.
ーが、存在してい
Heat
るので
burst. Where's heat
これ
engage
で発動したい場合
engager?
は
Where's
5つ
heat
程度設定されている
heat
発
engager?
動技
Say they want to make it scrub friendly to watch, but like
こち
they
ら
got
の
all
特
these
徴は
fucking names.
相手にヒットさせると
It's gonna be
Heat engager.
you start dropping the heat and just drop. You know what I mean? Like who's imagine commentators saying this shit.
先ほどの説明あった
Heat system. Heat system.
攻めが継続するというか
I
Heat
can't find
smasher.
を
Yeah, I know. We're gonna make up our own
一
names.
つ
FADC heat engager. Is this it?
ヒ
Heat dash
大きな隙が出てしまうような
I'm calling it
Where's heat
FADC.
smash?
して
Nice FADC combo.
あるんですけども
Or even just dash cancel.
Is this it?
二つ
ってことは、
Here we go. Heat smash. Alright, here we go.
行った
Alright, see, look, it's got grey life.
さらに
さら
Is that
に
it?
ヒートスマッシュを
おー
当てることができます。
なるほど
What? What's the difference between this one and the other
ヒ
one?
ートダッシュを
So he's got one bar,
行っ
and he goes straight into the heat smash. That's the animation. Alright, so look at this.
さらに
さらに
It has grey life there,
ヒートスマッシュを
despite using it, right?
当てることができます。
なるほどそれ
Alright, what's the timestamp here? 20 minutes, alright? So take note of that, Yiggs, right? There's grey life. Go 29 minutes, he does the same fucking thing, but it gets rid of the grey life.
はい今これが何も出てないのでアーケードスタイルの操作になっていて、こうやって好きな感じの技を出せます。
もちろん
I've got to read the subtitles. Maybe they explain what they're doing. Nah, they're just talking about the fucking easy mode. Fuck that.
空中コンボ、それぞれのボタンに攻撃がアサインされています。
なるほど
Alright, here we go. So here we go. I wonder if it's if you burn it both. So right, he's got two of them, right? Like you said, just using it raw. So he's got grey life there, Yiggs, right?
Yeah.
Now watch it, it all disappears. And it flashes red, but flashing red's rage. That's fine. So now it's all gone. See, the grey life just all disappeared. I wonder if it's because he burnt 2 bars instead of 1. To get rid of it.
Whoa. Maybe you can't recover health in rage.
That too.
Maybe. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
if you get a combo that just hits fucking rage and then it just...
Because if you
destroys it.
recover damage in rage, which means you might be able to get rage twice.
Even more reason to use your heat fucking later in the fight, right?
Yeah, because you put him in rage.
Put them in rage versus putting them in 50%. Oh, well,
Maybe
there you go.
that's
There's
why.
my tag assault theory there again. Like, one if yeah, because when they flag, one if that's like that's a good point. You said that right. Like, you put them in rage, they can't heal all that health back because they've activated rage. Now they're in Netsu. The one thing no one talks about during this presentation, though, Hara's jacket is so pretty cool. We actually literally talked about that before, Juicy. So you clearly weren't watching the stream. Get owned.
Mrs. Ayla
Thanks for joining, Juice. We talked about that shirt about 10 minutes ago. You're a bit late. Yeah, got you, man. Don't ever mention, but he takes away the chains in the character profile too.
Supreme cross Tekken.
Don't know if it's been mentioned, but he takes away the chains in the character profile too if you sus Paul's icon pre and post heat. You mean like the character like the pictures? Wait, let me see. Wow! Alright, that's cool. Did you see that?
What?
So you
What
see
you
up
say?
their profile picture has chains all over them, and then after they bust out them chains, they're fucking free.
得意技
That's pretty
Oh,
cool
yeah. I
detail.
didn't know.
フラッシ
I wasn't looking at, but like I didn't even know it was
Who's looking
fucking
at
chains.
that?
I thought you were talking about these little figure eights, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's we knew that. But then
ュ
I'm like, hang on.
四角ボタンは
Watch. He does the combo and he just busts out of them chains. See, the chains are gone. He's unleashed.
こんな感じでヒート
Oh. He's the.
Fuck that one, zombie.
Oh man, nah. I understood what you meant, but like, whoa, fuck. That's a really
That's
cool
so
fucking
stupid.
look. Sailor Moon. That is a. I had not.
That was
I think
six.
You taught me something I didn't know, man, and that's not many people manage to do that. So holy shit, I don't know why. It's like a little detail. It's like, hey, I'm gonna bust out of them chains.
まあもちろんですかね簡単にできる
There we go. We got the chains. So the chains are on them. Like I don't know. That's so weird.
ボタンを連打することで空中コンボが
If Devil Jin busts out of the chains, does he turn back into Jin?
実は1個ではなくて
Was it going to be the other way around? Wrap him up in
四角を
chains.
連打すると違う
He's controlled his Devil Jin form.
Look how
man.
much grey life that did now. Look at that.
後に
What combo was this?
Holy.
違う
Look at all the grey life.
なるほど
後に
It's just grey life from before.
はいでこれも
So I already had grey life from before.
空中コンボがはこの三角ボタンを
So he gets the launcher, gets all the grey life. Up. Like screw attack, bound, whatever you want to call
空
it.
中
Death fist.
コンボが決まるよ
And then he just gets another combo.
はいでこれも実は1個ではなくて三角の後に四角を
Fuck, you could really reverse momentum, eh?
空中コンボが出る
なるほど
What if he
I don't
puts him
know.
in rage from here? I want to see if that theory happens.
各キャラの特徴的な
Like, if Law gets a combo back on you, he pretty much heals all his fucking health back. That second combo becomes irrelevant if he lands a combo back on you.
技が4つボタンに割り当てられ
You know what I mean? Like, if you go blow for blow, the fight's gonna last heaps longer.
ですはい
なるよってなって
Nah, I don't think so. I think Devil Jin will just be like a Kazuya transformation sort of thing. Or just they
I hope so.
merge the character.
空中コンボが
They gotta get rid of him. Two Jins are stupid.
例えば三角をした後に丸連打するとまた違う
If he puts him in
Oh,
rage,
running.
yeah.
あいい
Let's put him in rage. Let's see what happens. Oh, you bastard.
そのキャラクター
I want to see if he puts him in rage, if it all just
空
disappears.
中コンボが変化します
はい
例えば自分がヒート状態の時にはこの三角ボタンを連打すると自動的に
This shit too complicated, man. My dumbass bare brain not gonna handle it. Now all you gotta do is worry about playing Tekken. That's all you need to fucking worry about, man. It's all it is.
ここが
You play Tekken, the rest will just come naturally.
普通にヒート発動技を使って遊ん
It's like driving a car, man. It's all the same.
ボタンの組み合わせによって、
Doesn't matter where they put the wheel and the accelerator and the gears.
の醍醐味の空中コンボいろんな
That if the bloody interface is all different, it's all the same.
で下段攻撃とかも
はい
There's a rage art
Oh,
combo
makes
here
sense.
later. He does like a big ass combo with
相手の
rage.
立場で崩すにはまず丸ボタンの下段攻撃決めてみましょうとか相手が手を出してくるようだったらパワークラッシュ×ボタンですね、割り込みましょう
So there's an example, Chip Wife. He does the demo man. And then he just does like a regular hit. You don't lose too much of the grey life, eh? Looks like still 60% of what he had there before.
自分から攻撃を仕掛けるときには
So there's like always like opportunity heal. The more you have, there's Death Fist. Still has some grey life still.
でこの
Get some more grey life.
空中コンボ
Here we go.
三角ボタン
Nah, or Yiggs, look. The grey life's still there. And he's in
No,
rage.
it's gone now. Wait, wait. Let
This,
him finish.
this is the rage out combo. This is the one I had timestamp.
こんな遊びが可能
Yeah, look, see, he's got... What the fuck? I'm so
Let him
confused.
finish first. Let him
He
finish.
did!
じゃあこれ
He's got grey
Oh,
life.
jeez.
And he
Okay,
did
so
the and he
that's
did a heat smash.
debunked then. Huh.
これ
So he's in rage, heat smash. Well, I wonder if it's just raw heat smash.
Probably.
来るようだったらパワ
Oh,
ー
so you can recover health during
割り
rage.
込みましょうで自分から攻撃を
Wonder if it's
仕掛
like
ける時
maximum
に
to
は
the max rage
ヒ
health.
ート発動技を当ててこの空中コンボの三角ボタン
Nah, he can heal it back and go beyond it. Just there alone, because you still got the grey there,
を狙って
and he gets more combo damage.
どんどんダメージを奪っていきましょうこんな遊び方
I wonder if it's just if you burn two chains. I don't know. I'm so confused now. It's probably just raw heat smash versus heat smash as a combo ender. Because if you use it raw, right, that burns 2 bars. Maybe enter rage from a combo you keep recoverable gauge. Nah, I feel like it's just the way you use the heat smash.
なるほど。じゃあこれ
If you combo
に
into
な
it.
ったみたいに
Because he technically comboed into it with a heat smash before.
あれ
But then they just-
前はこう行き来できたでしょリアルタイム
Nah, we'll use the
Mm.
heat smash at the end of that combo as well. Like that's what I mean. I feel like it's to do with like using it raw with 2 bars or maybe 1 bar versus 2 bar. Like
鉄拳7の時
using a full versus a single.
ね簡単割り割り
Goodbye, Yoshi.
Need more info. We just sort of speculate at this point.
操作しといて
I'm pretty sure there's a rage art combo, which is how I know about the grey life being depleted by rage
そ
arts.
れを連打すればこうできちゃうよと
ですね。なんでまあイメージ的にはこの自転車の補助輪的
This
な
special style is like a bicycle's auxiliary wheel. Is that like a uni? What the fuck? What's he talking about, man?
中級
Is this the rage art? No. Where's the rage art combo?
初心者から中上級者まで使える仕組みかなと
Pretty sure. Pull rage art combo 33. Oh, it's coming up now. 33.5 minutes. He'll do a rage art combo. Yeah. Well, one was just raw and one was in a combo.
テクニカルなコンボができるように
But we watched 2 versions
それを今ちょっとお見せします
for. This is the rage art combo, Yiggs. You watch his grey life all disappear from rage art. And I don't think he puts it in rage either.
Oh,
See? So that's all the grey life just disappeared. So rage art is like your combo from tagging in tag. So if you're fighting unknown, you want to get her down to 0%, that's what you have to do. Which is like another reason to use heat later on. So if you do like a heat combo into a rage art. One thing is he's still got his heat on. You see that? So he's still in heat mode. I just realized. He used the
yeah, because
heat
he's hitting them.
but it
pauses
froze it,
you know?
yeah. Because they're in a heat state. Oh, they're in a hit state, I guess. They're down. Yeah, so combos stop the heat from running out completely. And then he uses one to get the rage art. So Death Fist into rage art, I think. So he burns one to go, and then he's like got momentum with heat still. So he gets a rage art. His heat stays on. He's got heat still. So I guess combo, yeah. Well, that's what I said. Hit block stun or hit stun. So technically you're in a down state. Until you get back to neutral, it's like it won't time down. So I think even if Law stays on the ground, I'm pretty sure it won't go down. I need to confirm though. Because in the slide it says if the opponent's down, it will not go down as well. So I think if Law chooses not to get up, Paul keeps his meter. So you can't just lay on the ground. Because then if you lay on the ground, what the heck, you can't use
You're
his heat.
wasting time, eh?
Yeah, you can't use your heat. So if you stay on the ground, Paul's heat doesn't run down, I'm pretty sure. And that's my theory, because like, if you use a heat knock me down, and you still have a bar left and meter, I'm just going to stay down. I don't want to eat your fucking guard breaker mix
Till it
up.
runs out.
Yeah, and then, but like, I don't think it runs out until you get back up. Like, until you get back to neutral, it doesn't time down.
例えばバーサスモードとかまあね
That's interesting.
ストーリーモード
Like, I wonder how that works with Lei Wulong and shit. What if they take Lei Wulong out of the game?
みんなが気になるね
Lei just like lies on the ground, you can't use your heat.
プレイヤーマッチとかああいうとこでももちろんこれは使えるのかな
もちろん使えます
なるほど
基本的にはやっぱりその
Like, imagine that Yoshimitsu just flying away, flying in the air or some shit, running away on his little.
See you later.
まあストーリーモードの
I'm not
Just try and
dealing
drain
with
your
this
heat.
heat wave.
するところでもすごく役立つ機能ですし対戦で
I don't know if there's anything else.
まあバーサス
Now, my question is like, what's the difference between? All I can think of is just raw heat smash versus heat smash in combo.
それはいいね
I
I
don't
don't even
hate
want
it.
to do raw heat smash.
I don't think so. It's just burning 2
It-
bars
it's
for one big hit.
equivalent to the wall crush thing at the moment.
The only thing I can
Plus
think
one.
of is, unless it's a hit confirm, but like if it made Demo Man safe, then I guess it's worth on block.
そうです
Go
ね
for like one safe Demo Man, but it uses up.
可能性はあるね
Kazuya Heat Burst puts him in devil form. Alright, let's watch the other trails with this information.
あの
That's probably worth doing.
実感でき
I'm excited, man. I want my friends and family watch me play Tekken and be like, fuck, that was hype. Like they already think it's hype. Tekken 7 was such a step in the right direction.
気
I think Tekken 8's doing more or less the same.
I don't know. I
Like,
showed my mom that big.
はい
Remember that band we went to? That
I want my
that
brothers to
Chinese
watch
band?
Tekken 8, and when they see Raven's profile picture's chains get unleashed, like, they know shit's about to. The chains coming off Raven's profile picture, shit's about to go down. Timestamp. Ah, shit. What's the timestamp? Like, you know, like, I want my girlfriend to go. She's seen that profile picture of Raven. When those chains come off, she's like, it's about to get on. It's about to go down. What a weird detail to have. Like, I would have completely missed that. Like, I'd probably been like season 5 of Tekken 8, and I still wouldn't have probably picked that up, eh? You know what I mean? What do we want to go? Like, is that the We'll go through all of them. The only problem with the Tekken 8 trailers for everything is like there won't be. Is it worth watching this one? Is it too old now?
Ah, put it on.
Put it on. I mean, we know the particle effects now and shit.
This one looks vastly different from what we just saw.
This
though.
one is just like they put the sex factor to like 11. They just wanted, like, I showed people at work this trailer and they're like, that is not in game, and I'm like, it says it's in game, so I believe it. But I think it's like story mode and shit. This is on PlayStation 6. It's like in-game renders on PlayStation 6 2027.
You reckon that's what happens when you both do Rage Dash? Or
I think this is what
like,
happens with
dash
story
together?
mode. Like, if you're playing story mode, this is what happens.
No, I mean
That
the
shit looks
clash
sick.
at the beginning.
Oh, I think it's just the clash at the beginning of story mode in Tekken 7. It's just that sort of shit. Like, I'll watch this and I feel like it's not even in-game renders anymore. Like, I haven't noticed any heat or anything, right? There's no heat or anything, right? This is just
There is.
purely to show the game on PlayStation 5 or on... It's like, it's really a trailer of nothing.
Jin does it, man. Jin does it. I'm
Does
pretty
he?
sure Jin does it.
He just does his
a
rage art.
forward 1+2. It does kind of show heat.
No, there's rage art. This is just... Yeah, this is Jin's rage art.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed, like... That's probably his win pose. Alright, that trailer was a waste of time. There's nothing in that one. That's pretty much what you expect. That's like the Lily and Hwoarang and Jin fighting for Tekken 6 and they throw a motorcycle into the wall and you're just like, what the fuck was that
Use
trailer?
in-game graphics.
Yeah. They're like, that trailer has nothing to do with the fucking... You watch that trailer and you have more questions than answers. I wonder if people even know what the trailer I'm talking about, the Tekken 6 announcement trailer. Where it was like a game demo or something for console.
Heck demo.
So this is like the first trailer that actually has shit, because this is when you start noticing all the fucking mechanics. I fucking call it too. I knew June's thing at the end was a rage art. But I'm pretty sure they confirmed it in that North American tournament. One thing Tekken does right, they do the fucking trailers right. So there you go, there's a string in heat. Pause on heat there. That's a lot of veins. He looks like a Mortal Kombat character, eh? He looks like Liu Kang or some shit. If he had long hair, I'd just be like, damn, Liu Kang? So he's in heat using his nunchucks.
Whole
That's
stage looks like Mortal Kombat.
yeah, the stage. Yeah, Dead Set looks like a Mortal Kombat stage. Like Kotal Khan, Outworld. Like you got Shao Kahn sitting on the throne in the background. It's so weird. It's such a weird stage. So he's heat. This is a heat smash, I guess, maybe. With nunchucks.
This was the. Oh,
Jack's
man.
got the railgun. What is this? A railgun or?
Probably.
So oh fuck! What the hell happened there? So you see, there's his heat mode. That's the explosion. Fuck. It's not really too much. Is this the trailer I'm guessing Hayden's talking about? The gun
There's
has a
another
rocket on
one
its
where
back.
they,
There you
they
go.
break it down as well.
I guess that answers your questions
See,
about
that's
on
the
block.
heat dash.
Yeah, see, that's on block. So is that in heat? Was he on heat before he did that?
Yeah, he was. He's doing heat dash. Oh, I don't know
So
actually.
yeah, see, you know how we were asking
Was
the
that-
question if heat engager can be done on hit and on block? We don't know because he's already in his animation. So this is already in heat. So this is a heat engager into a heat dash.
Dash.
So we know heat dash can be done on block. So there's heat dash. He's going Sonic the Hedgehog into like
Whoa.
a string. So he would have one bar left. He still has one bar, which he misses because he gets the fucking while standing punish. While standing 2. Is that what you're talking about there, Hayden? Like he uses heat? What if that's just rage art? Like he has a rage art transformation, eh?
Or just burning his rage to turn to devil.
Well, I guess he doesn't have rage. What if his heat is he turns into devil? How weird would that be? Like him being a heat would be going to devil. There's not really much shown about Kazuya and Jin, eh, that you think about. That's Lars' heat burst, actually. It's weird hearing Lars.
Last does it in the other trailer.
Wouldn't this be his heat dash?
No, they show
Or
the
heat,
proper
heat,
combo.
heat engager? They show more in the vid that I linked. What's the other vid?
They
Oh, the
break down
demonstration thing,
mechanics.
right? Yeah.
That's not heat dash yet.
Would it be heat
He
engager?
does do a
'Cause he
heat
does.
dash in the other vid.
I reckon it'd be heat engager, right? Because he does the fucking spin kick.
Just stop. Let's call it dash cancel, please. Heat dash.
No, there's 2. There's engager and there's dash. There's FADC and then there's the one we enter from neutral. So what do we call those 2? FADC. Where's the North America thing? He linked it, but I don't have. I gotta change Hayden's status so you can link shit. Baki, son of Oh, yeah, right. What do I type, Hayden? The
Type
fuck, Devil
Tekken
Kazoo.
8 mechanics.
There's like a summary video, right?
There
This
is,
one here?
yeah.
This one
No.
here. I think it's this one. There you go.
Might be.
And this was 2 days ago.
No,
No,
no.
never mind. It's 2 days ago.
Where's this from?
What's that? The rage art?
It's the one where they
month ago,
continuously
here you
show Jack and King.
Nah, that's good. Have you seen Tekken 7 Law? He looks like his face is painted on. I like it.
There we go.
People are supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. People are weird. They just made Law more human. Is mine frozen? Or they just...
See this? I don't think it's really anything but cosmetic. It's like a wall.
Yeah, I
wall
think
break.
it's just a wall break, but they just made it different to like just generic wall break. Like a wall break, but inside the stage without leaving the stage.
So did you see King after the thing explodes? He like winces back, and he can't do anything until he recovers.
But Hayden's linked me up, hooked me up.
Stream's laggy ass, man.
Is it Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, the laptop's about to take off. It's a stream chugging.
You can't handle tabs, man. Come on, brother.
Okay, next slide, please.
Right, here we go. Is that a heat smash?
That would be a heat engager.
Yeah, but they don't go in a heat state. It's like, I guess this is still... Oh, they're still... Like, you can't even
Yeah,
tell
it's
fucking
not
Jack's in it. You can barely
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
heat
Yeah,
now.
you can see it.
That
And
might
he
have been his
loses it.
smash.
He loses it after.
That's his smash, yeah.
So that's the heat smash into no heat burst into no fuck heat engager,
Engager, man.
and that's on hit or block. Fucking King gets fucking rolled one. It looks like block. But then it's on hit.
That's the full charge on, like how he did full charge Paul down
There's
one
no
two.
health bars, so you can't. Are these on hit or block? I can't tell. There's too much fucking effects. On hit? Where's the blood? There's no particle
Game's a bit
effect.
too pretty to tell, eh? I can't see anything. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys later.
Is this the Kazuya one? So damn, you guys into just Kazuya mode.
はい、これちょっと、まあ、これ見ただけで
Oh, he literally blows him up. He just sends a fucking Gundam down on him.
ヒートシステムは、まずレイジとは
See ya, Yiggs.
関わりは基本的にはないです。
Don't come back.
レイジとはまた別のシステムになります。
So maybe this wasn't apparent for
Yeah, that's why I think they got rid of Rage Drive. This is the Rage Drive, or the way they use it.
this is separate.
で、
Looking at Grey Life, man, I think combo damage has been nerfed heaps. Except there's like ways to get rid of it too,
皆さん見えてると思うんですけど、もちろん
which I think will just be all part of the meta.
ヒートもあるんですけ
It just reminds me of Tag too, like doing Red Life combos and doing Tag Assault.
どっていうことができる。
So if you haven't played Tag 2,
And so
I can assure you the same thing happened at the start of Tag 2 where everyone thought the game was busted and broken, and then about a year later people finally figured it out.
only certain moves kind of.
It took a year, but people finally figured out the meta of Tag 2. I honestly think there's still shit to discover in Tag 2.
で、
But I don't think Tekken 8 will be that deep because it's 1v1.
え
But like people realize when the right times to use stuff.
なんか、
It's like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Like
まあ、ラースもそうですね。
Laugh and Infiltration were the only ones who knew what the meta was. They were the only ones playing it right.
一回ヒート発動して、さ
So
らに
whoever figures out Tekken 8 first is going to have like a massive lead against everyone else, I think.
他にも、実は
And
活動のさせ方
eventually people catch up, sort of thing.